Okay, I just found out something. I had it on 60 millimeters last night on my video out with this camera. It was 40 millimeter cropped, 1.5, so that's 60 millimeters. Okay, I just put it back in FX mode so you see the hood. The IBIS is on. I think I found the culprit that's peeing in the house. I think it's the cat. And if it's a small amount, then it's Wanda. They take turns. So I clean the areas where they pee. They don't like those areas anymore because I use Windex to clean it up. And they find another spot. So eventually, I'll be mopping the whole house. the pee to kill any germs and stuff on it, and the Windex to clean everything up. That's one way to get the floors done. But anyhow, off to the camera store. I'm thinking of buying the 100 to 400 millimeter for the Nikon. I was thinking about that, and I was going to buy me the Nikon or manual grip 10 N10 or something like that, and they're showing me the 85 millimeter f1.2, but then I saw the Plena 135 millimeter, so I got that. And I also bought the ZF that they had available with the kit lens 24 to 70 f4. I like the 24 to 120, but if you have a kit lens with a camera like the Z5 with the 24 to 50, at least you have a lens with the camera. Now, most people already have lenses, they're just upgrading the camera. But in my case, I now own all the Z mirrorless cameras. It's Sunday. I'm thinking of going I-35. It might be a mistake. Don't like going this route, but it's raining. I don't think many people are out on the roads because they're watching football or something. Well, maybe football's not playing yet, but it did change the hour, so they might be playing. They need to finish this construction here quickly before things break down. So with all these stripes and stuff, it confused a lot of people. And then on the wet weather, it's just worse. I don't think they'd be working today while it's raining. Mud and anyway, it'd be hazardous. Don't want any wet ground. There's a little dip right there. Okay, gotta get in front of this truck. Outstanding. I did see some guys there. So I think they're trying to build all the towers on the right. They're building some on the left, okay? And then they'll build the ramps or whatever. They still got a long ways over here. It's a 5-year project. Yep, they're working over here now. Holy cow. Yeah. Dangerous. All right, turn on the windshield wipers. Make it a little bit clearer. So, this is at 40 millimeters. It's at f8, 1/60th of the shutter speed, 125 ISO. And I have no idea if this camera is straight. See that they're building the frames on top of the columns. They've already did some pavement work to fill it up, and I think it should be coming up shortly. So you see all those frames? Yeah, they poured the cement on that one. But with all this rain, it kind of slowed everything down, as usual. And they've been working at night. So, but it's a huge project. You can see all the facade that they finished, or just about to finish, on the right hand side. I like the stonework. And they're going to do this one also. So you can see all the stuff that they're removing just to make it look nice. Now I'm driving kind of slow. I'm at 60 miles an hour, okay? Or 55, I should say. These guys are driving like 70? I don't know. Maybe they are at 60. Yeah, that one's 70. Mustang. So look at this. They've really tore up all the side. They're really going to town. You can see a lot of the rebar sticking out of the ground. You can see the framing for pouring the cement. You got a thing where the highway is going to be closed. But that doesn't look good. We have to find another way to 410. So I used to take this way all the way to work every day until they started doing all this construction, and a piece of metal went flying and cracked my windshield a little bit. It hasn't grown. I haven't done anything with it. I was looking at repair kits, but may have to get a professional to take care of that. So, this is ZF again. Oh man, this road's getting bad. Potholes are showing up. The road has always been rough right around here. They did this type of texture for two reasons. One is it's wider than the regular pavement. It reflects the heat, so it keeps it cooler. See, this is the stuff I want. But they only do sections when they need it. So this is what you need. They need to redo this. The other reason why they did this texture is when it did snow or ice, and that happens quite a bit here. Well, not the snow, but the icing. It gives you more traction for the wheels and less slipping, supposedly. But as you can see, a lot more potholes too. So, anyway, and they're building some towers down here. So the store opened up at 11 o'clock my time. It's about 11:40. I just did a test live stream talking about my Studio 64. I sent it to my buddy Peter Craig, Miami. He's going to view it, and he's going to give me a lot of advice. No, don't do this. No. That's okay. He's a professional. But I'm going to, hopefully they still have it, 1 to 400. The 85 1.2 is almost $3,000. But I'm thinking, I don't do portraits. So I got all the cameras that I need. I got one ZF, right in the studio. But then I got the Z5, Z62, Z72, and the Z30 on Studio 64. And I got an open Elgato Camlink 4K for a guest camera. And on the Studio 32, I got 3 APS-C cameras, the Z50 and 2 ZFCs. But then I also have a guest setup too for a camera to show off there if I want to. And I think I like that better than having 6 or 7 cameras hooked up at one time to a computer. It's better to show things off. You can get into the menu, show what the menu looks like. So, anyway. Yeah, I left my stream unlisted for now. Talk with Peter, because I tried going through YouTube and it was confusing. Ecamm just made everything easy. I just do it from Ecamm and leave it at that. There are some features in YouTube, but I was rushing for time as usual. Get in this lane. Yep, it's raining, folks. Yeah, last time, I think it was like 4 trips to the camera store ago, I met a fan, and he drives around with the camera, and he wanted to know how I set it up, and I showed him. I said, you got to get a low profile tripod. And I ordered these from online. They're out of New Jersey. Zeadio. Zeadio. And they do have their ball heads, but I don't like the knob that's on it to tighten it. I like the knobs better on the ProMaster, I think it's the 2193 head. It's the 1/4 inch connection. So I like that a lot better. It's more stable. Not too much traffic, which is a good thing. Let me turn this down. See if that helps. Yeah, I'm in this lane. Yeah, I'm going to get off McCullough. It's safer than San Pedro. San Pedro, you could be stuck there for a while. Usually I take 1604 to 281 and then go down San Pedro. It's a little bit longer than this route. And I always like going on Sundays because there's less people driving. Saturdays, it'd be packed. Just like beginning and end of the workday, rush hour. So this is a little bit smoother. You just have to watch out for traffic because that one red truck was thinking of making a right, and he said, "No, I need to get off at San Pedro." Wouldn't do it. Outstanding. Yeah, right lane. I can still make a left up here. So the other thing is, I noticed that this car can do very sharp turns, almost like 90 degrees. And it scared me a couple times. Last night while I was driving on the grass, and I realized, man, that did almost a 90-degree turn. So it was incredible. I do have it on comfort. I can put it in sports mode, which can make it turn a lot quicker. See, they're going Richter. I'll let them go down a different road. It's 58 degrees outside, and it doesn't feel cold. So, anyhow. Yeah, I'll go down Rampart. I could go to Oplate. And there's more traffic on that one. Less traffic here. So there's a lot of roads that really need to be repaved or something. You know, where they fill up the cracks, and that solution is, I think, cheaper, and it stays pretty well maintained for a couple more years. But you can see a lot of potholes. Isn't that something? And a lot of people, they say, well, I like to live on top of the hill. Well, you have a lot of foundation problems if you live on a hill, because a lot of the sand rolls downward toward the valley. And that's not a good idea, especially in Texas. The lower part of Texas, we do not have basements unless they're reinforced tremendously because the ground shifts all the time. If you have a limestone or granite, no problem. Foundation. See? So if I took 281, I would still be at the light. And there you go. There's McDonald's. So I know I'm getting close when I see McDonald's. Yeah, get over here. I'll be behind the search truck. And again, I might get in front of him. Yeah, this is a long light right here. I tried to turn left and I waited and I waited and waited and finally, you know what? I just turned left. No cars coming. There we go. So HEB. Then I see, I think, what is it? A factory outlet or mattress, and then the camera store right after that. So here's HEB. Yeah, factory mattress. Okay. Yeah. Clinica, Prescott, Midas. And the Camera Exchange. I hope they're open. Bye, folks.